One of my most favorite stocks to talk about as a small cap is stock KULR. I think it's a very nice company. I'm going to give you guys my weekly analysis. I love doing updates on this stock. It just I like the company. I like what they're doing. Their fundamentals seems good, and I love their chart. I am a chartist. The most important thing that I see, and it gives the most less bias, is charting. When you look at a chart, it tells me everything that's happening. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? And usually when there's a bullish chart, the fundamentals are good. The better the trend, the better the chart. So let's go into stock KULR. I love what I'm seeing here. Weekly chart, we are consolidating. Right here, you see we're consolidating on this EMA 10. Are we set to make a big move up? I love looking at the weekly chart because it can give me a clear picture of what's exactly happening. As you can see on this weekly chart, we have hit this upper Keltner channel. That means it tells us, hey, how bullish are we? And for this to do it on a weekly chart is insane. Okay, I repeat, it is insane for that to happen. So once we start to see this EMA 50 at the very bottom, this gives me very good indication like, hey, I don't see this just going right down under being a pump and dump. A lot of those pump and dump stocks, they're not going to do this. Example, let me look at Hollow. A lot of the pump and dump stocks, you can't even see them on the chart. This EMA 50 is way up in here, right? You can look at any little ticker. You can see, look at the weekly chart. Not even close to here. But KULR, look at BAT. We'll look at this one. Here's the weekly chart. What is the common thing you see? EMA 50 at the bottom. Now let's look at a good company. Let's look at a good company that's worth buying on the dips. KULR. The reason why is because these EMAs are going to act as support. I tell everyone I am an EMA guy. Some people be like, you got to stop telling me about these EMAs. Like, this is the secret sauce in trading. It's made me a full-time trader doing this. Not just using EMAs, but finding the trend using basic charting skills. Looking at demand zones, looking at if price hits this upper Keltner channel, which is this red band, that gives me a bullish indicator saying this is a lot bullish than a regular stock that just does this, right? Where it just kind of consolidates, right? But as you can see, KOR on the first time, you can see right here, we have a hard time getting above this weekly EMA 50, and then it can get above, but then it goes right back down. This is the first time we had this clearly see this EMA 50 at the very bottom. We see a nice bullish trend. We can see right in here is a demand zone. Let me draw my rectangle. You see right here is this is the top here. It comes back down and it breaks through this top here, and now it becomes support, as you can see right here. So that's why I say right in here is a demand zone. You can see when price gets in that area is great opportunity to buy. So when I'm looking at this chart here, I've played this thing many times. When price gets very close to this EMA 10, this is a great area to say, hey, I love taking this entry on this EMA 10 or even the EMA 5, as the weekly chart gives us a strong indication. I only played this, a couple times, right? I don't play each, if I play it on an EMA 10 and it bounces and it comes back down, then I'd be like, you know what, maybe I want to play it on that next level. So you can see right here, we had this massive pump from the 5, making a 400% return. It comes back down to the 5, it pumps back up, making a 37%, and then it comes back down to this EMA 10, where it kind of just fiddle battles right here. It made a nice 27% return. I played KULR and I'm still holding it on this daily EMA 50, which correlates with the EMA 10 or EMA 20 on a weekly. We didn't really get that entry yet, but you can see on a lower time frame, it looks on a daily, it looks insanely bullish too. It's right there on that EMA 50. But it's okay if it goes a little under. Your daily EMA 50 is going to resemble or kind of match a weekly EMA 20. So a lot of times I look for this entry here, but you can see this EMA 20 is going up as time goes by, as it's an uptrend. See, it go from 145, 153, 162, 167. It's going up and up and up and up until price corrects to it. So all throughout here, you have resistance, turn, support. This is your support level right here on this horizontal line. So when price comes here, you'd better believe it. That's where I'm looking to get in lots and lots of shares, because this is EMA 20 is going to come up to this, bottom band or horizontal line, which is support now, because you see right here, we broke through this with this candle here. So when price comes back down, you can see a lot of times it acts as support. This is all the areas you need to buy. Anytime it gets anywhere near this area, buy it. All right. And then the next big area is this EMA 50. Do I think we hit that? No, I don't think we hit that. I think we will get near this thing. I think we consolidate all throughout this area, and I think we make a big explosive move. My direction is going up. I think this is going to go up. I think we're in a tight pattern here where we're just kind of going into this you know, retest phase. We had made a massive move. KULR made a tremendous move. It went from 30 cents to $5.50. And with my system, we don't catch the hopium here. We let price retest to my levels. I love EMAs because it's kind of like Fibonacci retracements. So I can kind of see, like, on a weekly chart, you're getting something like this, right? Price is coming into this narrow wedge here. Price comes up and down, and basically what happens is it can only sustain this so long. When you consolidate for this long, these are weekly candles, you're going to get a direction up or you're going to get a direction down. I cannot tell you for sure that KULR is going to go up now. I'm not going to mislead you like a lot of influencers and say, yes, I think 100% KULR is going to go up. That is not true. That is lying. That is false. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen in the market. I do think when I'm looking at the fundamentals, the news, and everything that I looked at, I think KULR is very good. Sure, you might see some negative arguments right in here. That's going to happen. That's totally normal. Small caps will have to dilute too. That's totally normal. When they go up to $5 range, they need money. They need but when I'm looking at this trend here, there's nothing that's scaring me out of it. Anybody that is more bearish than bullish, I don't see it. I really don't see it till you see a clear pattern being broke. We have big support here. We have this bottom here, lower lows forming right in here on the weekly chart. You see this lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and we're kind of consolidating into this uniform way. I see this breaking out next week. We'll see. I don't know a clear time frame, but the ones that have the averages in here, you're doing a good job to buy it in this area. Anything close to this 175 mark, I'm buying it. When price hits this EMA 20, I'm putting big money into it, as that's where I think it was going to go. I made massive money on this already. We played this in the Discord. If you're in, you always know to take 10%. 10% in, out, 10%, 10%, 10%. And what happens is you don't feel so emotional attached to this trade. So if KULR goes up, for example, on this daily chart here, we've played this in the Discord, and I learned of this. We went up 44% in one day. You better believe I'm going to take that gain, because I don't want this to go all the way back down to my average and I could be up 40% and now I'm break even. Heck no. I'm going to take those gains. Don't want anyone to scare you up. You're like, oh, you took those gains and all that. No, you always take the gains. 10% is what I take, and then I trail and stop the rest, because I want this to be playing with house money. Once I get my 10%, okay, I take a big portion out, and then I just let it ride it out. All right, I take 20% out, 30% out, and I trail and stop it. There's ways to do it, but I will say the chart is extremely bullish. I don't see anything wrong with this weekly chart. Use it. It's very high probable time frame. It's the best time frame to go with. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. When you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page right in here. And this is where you're not a member yet. As you can see, there's nobody, like some people. If you have a white color, you don't have access to my subscriptions. But get this, I am not going to charge you guys a tremendous amount of money. I've seen lots of people saying $50, $100 a month. That's horrendous. That is people that literally make money based on subscriptions. My purpose of this is not to just give you guys signals, right? I will do that because I understand that people work, and some people join because they don't have the time to look at charts all day. I have the time to do that, and I'm going to put my best effort into this. And a lot of people, and I will give the signals, but I want you guys to understand why I'm taking KULR, why it's good, and looking at the articles, looking at the news, and then also looking at the weekly time frame. Look at the daily time frame. Where does it match? Draw your demand zones, draw your support resistance, look at your EMAs, look at the high value ones on the EMA weekly chart, and use all this to make an educated guess. And I repeat, educated guess. And then obviously be the person to take profit. If you see profit, take profit. See profit, take profit. You won't go wrong with that. All right. But if you want to join a membership, it's not going to cost you a lot. For this time only, it's going to be $12 a month in February. If you join, you're going to love it. Just hit day trade alerts right here. And if you thought my swing trading strategy made sense, and be like, man, that does make sense. Why you wouldn't catch the tops, why you want to look for price to pull back and then get in on those EMAs, and that's your reversion to the mean, and for a next leg up. That makes no sense, right? Day trading is just as good. I have an over 90% win ratio day trading doing this secret strategy that will make you money every day. It's not your typical strategy. It's not going to make you tremendous amounts of money, but I will say you can make passive income every day doing my day trading strategy. You got to learn it. You're going to love it. Combine that with my swing trading. It's awesome. So day trade alerts right here. When you click it, it'll ask you to subscribe. For this time only, you're $12 a month, and that's it. And you're going to learn all my strategies. Cancel anytime if you don't like it. But give me a chance to show you something that is really nice. My passion is in trading. And when I see people making money, it freaking makes me so happy. When I see people quitting their 9-to-5 jobs and doing this full time, it's like the biggest joy, because I was in a big despair. I lost tons of money trading. Doing this strategy has transformed my ways, my P&L curve dramatically, and I'm no longer a gambler, and I have a clear risk versus reward. I tell you guys exactly when I enter, exactly when I exit. There's no miscommunication. There's no like, oh, I made 100%. I'm going to go for realistic returns. We're not going to be those gamblers that try to aim for 100, 200%. We are realistic people. We take our gains and we trail and stop it. All right. So click the link down below in the YouTube comments to join the Discord. If you have an Android, you will have to subscribe on your computer. And in fact, it's best to subscribe on your computer because it voids the iOS fee for everything. Because if you do it through the Discord app, they will charge a little extra fee. So you guys are going to love it. I think you guys are going to learn a lot, all right? In my honest opinion, there's a great amount of people that I've actually learned from in here that join. And then they kind of twist their own into this own strategy and kind of like, make it their own. But it's really nice, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like the video, give a like, subscribe, comment. I try to do my weekly updates on, every time on KULR, give you guys an update. But it's looking good. Everything's bullish about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.